In the grand theatre of the natural world, every organism, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a vital role in the intricate drama of survival. Across the globe, from the sunlit canopies of rainforests to the shadowy depths of the ocean, life is a perpetual contest for resources, territory, and the right to exist. Every day, animals and plants alike are locked in a relentless struggle to feed, to reproduce, and to avoid becoming food themselves. From the crushing pressures of the abyssal ocean to the thin air atop the world's highest peaks, evolution has sculpted a dazzling array of survival strategies. Among the most extraordinary are the chemical weapons wielded by countless species, venoms and poisons that have evolved over millions of years as both offense and defense. Venom and poison are not mere accidents of nature. They are the result of a complex evolutionary arms race. Venom, a substance actively delivered through bites, stings, or spines, is used by predators like snakes, spiders, and scorpions to subdue prey or deter threats. Poison, on the other hand, is typically passive, stored in skin, tissues, or glands, and serves as a warning to would-be predators, as seen in the dazzling colors of poison dart frogs or the toxic skin of newts. These chemical arsenals are marvels of biochemistry. Venoms can contain hundreds of unique proteins and enzymes, each targeting specific physiological systems, paralyzing nerves, disrupting blood clotting, or breaking down tissue. Poisons, too, are chemically diverse, ranging from alkaloids that cause heart failure to neurotoxins that block muscle function. The evolutionary origins of these toxins are as varied as the creatures that wield them. Some, like the venom of vipers, have evolved to immobilize prey quickly, minimizing the risk of injury during the hunt. Others, such as the potent skin toxins of amphibians, serve as a chemical shield, deterring even the most determined predators. Insects, too, have joined this chemical arms race. Ants, bees, and wasps deploy venom to defend their colonies, while beetles like the bombardier beetle unleash boiling chemical sprays to escape predators. Even mammals, such as the male platypus, possess venomous spurs used in territorial battles. The ability to produce and deliver toxins has allowed small creatures to overcome much larger adversaries. A single spider can subdue prey many times its size, while a brightly colored frog can broadcast its toxicity to the entire forest, warning predators to stay away. These warning signals, aposematic colors and bold patterns, are evolutionary advertisements of danger, honed by natural selection to prevent costly encounters for both predator and prey. For snakes, venom is a tool of precision. It allows them to hunt efficiently, immobilizing prey in seconds and reducing the risk of injury from a desperate struggle. In the world of invertebrates, venom is equally vital. Scorpions, centipedes, and marine snails have developed specialized delivery systems, stingers, pincers, and harpoons, each adapted to their unique ecological niche. These adaptations are not random. They are the result of countless generations of natural selection, fine-tuning each toxin for maximum effectiveness in some of the planet's harshest environments. Our exploration will traverse continents and climates, from the sun-baked savannas of Africa, where vipers and spitting cobras reign, to the humid rainforests of South America, home to some of the world's most toxic amphibians and insects, and the rugged bushlands of Australia, where evolution has produced some of the most venomous creatures known to science. We will encounter animals that have perfected the art of chemical warfare, each with a unique arsenal tailored to their environment and lifestyle. Some spiders possess fangs strong enough to pierce fingernails, delivering neurotoxins that can paralyze in moments. Certain snakes, like the black mamba, can move with astonishing speed, their venom among the fastest acting in the animal kingdom. And some frogs, such as the golden poison dart frog, are so toxic that even a gentle touch can prove fatal to a predator. Each species tells a story of adaptation, of how a unique toxin, a specialized delivery system, and a particular habitat have combined to create a formidable force of nature. To understand these creatures is to appreciate the delicate balance of ecosystems, where every adaptation has a purpose and every toxin a story. The world of venom and poison is as scientifically fascinating as it is fearsome, a testament to the ingenuity of evolution. Today, scientists are unlocking the secrets of these complex molecules, using them to develop new medicines, painkillers, blood thinners, and treatments for diseases that once seemed untouchable. Yet these toxins also remind us of the wildness that persists in nature, a world where survival often depends on having a hidden, deadly advantage. By studying these animals, we replace fear with understanding and awe with respect. We see them not as monsters, but as master survivors, each a vital thread in the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. Join us as we journey into the world of nature's most lethal arsenal, where chemistry, evolution, and survival converge in a spectacle of adaptation and resilience. Before we embark on our global expedition to meet nature's most toxic animals, it is crucial to understand the fundamental difference between the two main types of chemical weapons they employ: venom and poison. These are not just simple toxins, but highly specialized biological tools, each with unique mechanisms and evolutionary purposes. Though often used interchangeably in casual conversation, these terms describe two very distinct methods of delivery. The key distinction lies in how the toxin enters the victim's body. Venom is actively injected through specialized anatomical structures, while poison is passively absorbed or ingested. This difference is not just semantic, it is rooted in the biology and evolutionary history of each animal. This simple but vital difference shapes the animal's entire lifestyle, from how it hunts and defends itself to its very appearance and behavior. The diversity of chemical defenses in nature is a direct result of millions of years of evolutionary arms races between predators and prey. Venomous animals are the injectors. Their bodies have evolved intricate delivery systems, hollow fangs, barbed stingers, or grooved spurs, each acting as a biological syringe. These structures are often connected to specialized venom glands, which store and pressurize the toxic mixture until the moment of attack. Snakes, spiders, scorpions, and bees are classic examples of venomous creatures. Each has evolved its own unique apparatus for venom delivery, perfectly adapted to its ecological niche. Venom itself is a complex molecular cocktail, often containing hundreds of different proteins, peptides, and enzymes. These molecules are precisely engineered to disrupt vital biological processes in prey or predators, such as nerve transmission, blood clotting, or cellular integrity. Because venom must be injected, a venomous animal poses a threat only when it bites or stings. The act of envenomation is a rapid, targeted event, often occurring in milliseconds, and is usually used to immobilize prey or deter attackers. Interestingly, most venoms are harmless if swallowed, as digestive enzymes and acids break down the proteins before they can enter the bloodstream. This is why venom is only dangerous when it bypasses the skin barrier. Poisonous animals, on the other hand, are passive defenders. Their bodies or specific tissues are infused with toxic compounds, often stored in skin glands, tissues, or even organs. These toxins are released only when the animal is bitten, touched, or ingested. The poison acts as a chemical shield, deterring predators by causing immediate pain, illness, or even death. This passive defense is highly effective, as it requires no active participation from the animal. Poison dart frogs, certain newts, and the infamous pufferfish are perfect examples. Their toxins are often alkaloids or tetrodotoxins, molecules that can block nerve signals or disrupt cellular function with astonishing potency. These animals have no fangs or stingers. Their defense relies on a predator making the fatal mistake of taking a bite or making contact with their skin. The toxins are absorbed through mucous membranes or the digestive tract, quickly taking effect. Many poisonous animals are brightly colored, a phenomenon known as aposematism. These warning colors are a visual signal to potential predators, advertising their toxicity and reducing the likelihood of attack. Vivid reds, yellows, and blues serve as universal warning signs in nature, communicating danger and toxicity to would-be predators. The molecular structures of venoms and poisons are as diverse as the animals that produce them. Some are small, stable alkaloids, others are large, complex proteins. Each is tailored to disrupt specific biological pathways, from ion channels in nerves to enzymes in blood. Neurotoxic venoms target the nervous system, blocking or overstimulating nerve signals to cause paralysis and respiratory failure. This is a highly efficient way to immobilize prey almost instantly. Cytotoxic venoms destroy cells and tissues, causing pain, swelling, and necrosis. These toxins often act by breaking down cell membranes or disrupting cellular metabolism. Hemotoxic venoms attack the circulatory system, disrupting blood clotting and causing internal bleeding. These toxins can break down blood vessel walls or interfere with clotting factors, leading to catastrophic hemorrhage. The chemical composition of a venom or poison is a finely tuned recipe, reflecting the animal's evolutionary history, diet, and the predators or prey it must contend with. Each toxic creature is a unique case study in biochemical engineering, demonstrating the remarkable ingenuity of evolution in the ongoing battle for survival. Australia is a continent renowned for its formidable wildlife, and among its most fascinating and diverse inhabitants are its spiders. With over 2,000 described species, Australian spiders have evolved a remarkable array of adaptations, hunting strategies, and venoms, each playing a unique role in the continent's complex ecosystems. From the dense forests to the arid outback, spiders occupy nearly every habitat, serving as both predators and prey, and helping to maintain ecological balance by controlling insect populations. Among the most infamous is the Sydney funnel-web spider, a species whose reputation is well-deserved due to its potent venom and defensive behavior. This spider constructs silk-lined burrows beneath rocks, logs, and within leaf litter, creating a hidden lair from which it ambushes unsuspecting prey. The burrow is often camouflaged with debris and features trip lines that alert the spider to the vibrations of passing insects or small vertebrates. As a ground-dwelling hunter, the funnel web relies on stealth and speed, lunging out to seize beetles, cockroaches, and even small frogs, subduing them with a rapid injection of venom. During the warmer months, the male funnel web becomes nomadic, leaving the safety of his burrow to search for mates. This wandering behavior increases his exposure to predators and environmental hazards, but also enhances genetic diversity within the population. When threatened, the funnel web displays a formidable defense, rearing up and exposing its powerful fangs. This aggressive posture is a warning to potential predators, signaling that the spider is ready to defend itself. The male is notably more venomous than the female, with venom that contains robust toxin, a neurotoxin that disrupts nerve signaling in primates. The spider's fangs are strong and parallel, capable of delivering venom deep into prey or potential threats. This venom acts quickly, immobilizing prey and deterring larger animals. In the wild, the funnel web's venom is a highly effective tool for subduing a variety of invertebrates, ensuring the spider's survival in competitive environments. The spider's predatory efficiency is further enhanced by its ability to sense minute vibrations, allowing it to detect and respond to prey with remarkable speed and precision. When defending its territory, the funnel web may strike repeatedly, each bite delivering a full dose of venom, a testament to its evolutionary arms race with both predators and prey. Despite their fearsome reputation, funnel web spiders play a crucial ecological role, regulating populations of insects and other arthropods and serving as prey for birds, reptiles, and mammals. Another iconic Australian arachnid is the redback spider, a member of the widow family, instantly recognizable by the vivid red or orange stripe on the female's glossy black abdomen. The redback is a master of web architecture, constructing messy, tangled webs close to the ground in sheltered locations such as under rocks, within hollow logs, or among dry vegetation. The female redback is the dominant hunter, using her web to ensnare insects, small lizards, and even other spiders. Her venom is a potent blend of neurotoxins, most notably toxins, which rapidly immobilize prey. Once prey is trapped, the redback quickly immobilizes it with a bite, then wraps it in silk for later consumption. This efficient hunting strategy allows the redback to thrive in both natural and urban environments. The venom's primary function in nature is to subdue prey, but it also serves as a powerful deterrent against would-be predators, making the redback a formidable presence in its habitat. Redback spiders reproduce prolifically, with females producing multiple egg sacs each season. The spiderlings disperse widely, ensuring the species' continued success across diverse landscapes. The redback's web is not only a hunting tool, but also a vital shelter, providing protection from environmental extremes and predators. The mating ritual of the redback is a dramatic display of evolutionary strategy. The much smaller male approaches the female cautiously, often performing a somersault to place his abdomen near her jaws. This act of sexual cannibalism, where the female may consume the male during or after mating, appears to increase the likelihood of successful fertilization, ensuring the male's genetic contribution to the next generation. Such extreme behaviors highlight the intense pressures of survival and reproduction in the natural world, where every adaptation can mean the difference between life and death. Australian spiders, with their diverse venoms, intricate hunting strategies, and vital ecological roles, are a testament to the continent's evolutionary creativity. They are not merely creatures to be feared, but essential players in the web of life, shaping the balance of nature across Australia's wild and varied landscapes. Among the world's most formidable serpents, the king cobra stands as a true apex predator of the forests and plains of India and Southeast Asia. This species, Ophiophagus hanna, is the longest venomous snake on Earth, with adults commonly exceeding 5 meters in length. Its preferred habitats are dense high-canopy forests, bamboo thickets, mangroves, and sometimes agricultural edges, where humidity and cover are abundant. The king cobra's range extends from India through Bangladesh, Myanmar, southern China, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, adapting to both lowland and hilly terrain. The king cobra's size is not just for show. It can raise up to 1/3 of its body off the ground, flaring its hood in a dramatic display that signals both warning and dominance. Unlike most snakes, the king cobra is known for its intelligence and complex behaviors, including nest building, a rare trait among snakes. Females construct and guard elaborate nests for their eggs, exhibiting a level of parental care uncommon in reptiles. As an Ophiophagus, or snake eater, the king cobra's diet consists almost exclusively of other snakes, both venomous and non-venomous. It uses its highly developed Jacobson's organ to track prey by scent, often following chemical trails left by other reptiles. This specialization places the king cobra at the top of its food web, with few natural predators aside from large birds of prey and monitor lizards. The king cobra's venom is a complex mixture of neurotoxins, cytotoxins, and cardiotoxins. While not the most potent venom drop for drop, the king cobra compensates with sheer volume, delivering up to 7 milliliters in a single bite. The primary neurotoxins disrupt synaptic transmission, leading to rapid paralysis, while other components can cause tissue damage and cardiovascular collapse. This venom is highly effective against the king cobra's typical prey, quickly immobilizing other snakes. Remarkably, the king cobra is immune to the neurotoxins of many of its prey species, allowing it to hunt even highly venomous snakes such as kraits and vipers. This immunity is a result of specialized proteins in its blood that neutralize toxic effects, a trait that has evolved through its unique dietary niche. The king cobra's presence helps regulate populations of other snakes, maintaining ecological balance within its habitat. Across the African continent, the black mamba, Dendroaspis polylepis, reigns as one of the most iconic and feared snakes. Its range spans the savannas, rocky hills and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa, where it seeks shelter in termite mounds, hollow logs, and abandoned burrows. The black mamba thrives in arid and semi-arid environments, often favoring areas with scattered trees and ample ground cover for both hunting and protection. The black mamba is named for the inky black coloration inside its mouth, which it displays as a warning when threatened. Its body is typically olive, brown or grey, providing camouflage in its natural surroundings. The black mamba is renowned for its speed, capable of moving up to 20 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest land snake in the world. This agility allows it to escape predators and pursue prey with remarkable efficiency. The black mamba is an active diurnal hunter, preying on small mammals, birds, and occasionally other reptiles. It relies on keen eyesight and a highly sensitive sense of smell to locate prey, often ambushing from cover or pursuing with bursts of speed. The black mamba's role as a top predator helps control populations of rodents and other small animals, contributing to ecosystem stability. The black mamba's venom is among the most potent of any snake, composed primarily of dendrotoxin and other neurotoxins, as well as cardiotoxins. Dendrotoxin blocks potassium channels in nerve cells, causing rapid and fatal disruption of the nervous system. The venom also contains fasciculins, which induce muscle convulsions, and calciseptine, which affects cardiac function. Just 2 drops are sufficient to kill an adult human, and the venom acts with extraordinary speed. When threatened, the black mamba can deliver multiple rapid strikes, injecting large quantities of venom with each bite. Despite its fearsome reputation, the black mamba is naturally shy and will retreat if given the opportunity. Its nervous temperament and speed are adaptations for survival in open habitats, where escape is often the best defense. The black mamba's interactions with other species are shaped by its role as both predator and competitor. It may compete with other large snakes, such as pythons and cobras, for territory and prey. Its presence influences the structure of local animal communities, and it is itself preyed upon by large birds of prey and some mammals when young. Both the king cobra and black mamba are vital to the health of their ecosystems, serving as apex predators and regulators of prey populations. Their specialized behaviors, unique venom compositions, and ecological interactions make them not only dangerous, but also essential components of the natural world, creatures to be respected, studied, and protected. Not all deadly snakes rely on speed and pursuit. Some are masters of patience, camouflage, and the art of the ambush. Among these, the puff adder and the death adder stand out as 2 of nature's most formidable and specialized predators. The puff adder, Betis arietans, is widespread across sub-Saharan Africa, thriving in savannas, grasslands, and even arid regions. Its robust muscular body can reach up to 1 meter in length, and its broad, triangular head is equipped with large, hinged fangs, capable of delivering a devastating bite. The puff adder's coloration is a masterpiece of evolutionary adaptation. Its chevrons and stripes in shades of brown, yellow, and grey allow it to vanish into the leaf litter and soil, making it nearly invisible to both prey and predators. As an ambush predator, the puff adder relies on absolute stillness, sometimes remaining in the same spot for days. Its patience is rewarded when small mammals, birds, or amphibians pass within striking distance. When the moment comes, the puff adder launches a lightning-fast strike, deploying its long fangs to inject a potent cytotoxic venom. This venom rapidly destroys cells and tissue, immobilizing prey and beginning the process of digestion even before swallowing. The effects of puff adder venom are immediate and severe. It causes intense pain, massive swelling, and extensive tissue necrosis. In the wild, this ensures prey cannot escape, but in larger animals, including humans, it can lead to permanent disability or death without rapid intervention. Biologically, the puff adder is a marvel of adaptation. Its slow metabolism allows it to go weeks between meals, and its sensory organs are finely tuned to detect the faintest vibrations and chemical cues in its environment. Ecologically, the puff adder plays a crucial role in controlling populations of small mammals and birds, maintaining balance within its ecosystem. Its presence is a key indicator of healthy, biodiverse habitats. Half a world away, the death adder, Acanthopsis spp, inhabits the woodlands and scrublands of Australia and New Guinea. Despite its name, it is not a true adder but belongs to the elapid family, sharing ancestry with cobras and mambas. The death adder's body is short and thick, with a broad, flattened head and cryptic coloration that allows it to disappear into the forest floor. Its scales are rough and keeled, providing both protection and camouflage. One of the death adder's most remarkable adaptations is its tail. The tip is thin, brightly colored, and worm-like, serving as a highly effective lure for prey. By wiggling its tail, the death adder mimics the movements of a worm or grub, attracting lizards, frogs, and birds within striking range. The death adder possesses one of the fastest strike speeds in the snake world, delivering a powerful neurotoxic venom that acts within seconds. Its long, mobile fangs ensure deep penetration and efficient venom delivery. The neurotoxin in death adder venom blocks nerve signals, causing rapid paralysis and, if untreated, respiratory failure. This ensures prey is subdued almost instantly, minimizing the risk of injury to the snake. Like the puff adder, the death adder is a solitary nocturnal hunter, relying on stealth and sensory acuity rather than pursuit. Its slow metabolism and ambush strategy allow it to thrive in resource-scarce environments. Ecologically, the death adder is vital for regulating populations of small vertebrates, contributing to the stability and diversity of its ecosystem. Its presence is a sign of a balanced, functioning environment. Both the puff adder and death adder exemplify the power of evolutionary specialization. Their biology, venom, and ecological roles make them not only formidable predators, but also essential components of the natural world's intricate web of life. The rainforests of Central and South America are among the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, their dense canopies and humid undergrowth providing sanctuary for a staggering array of life. Within this vibrant, ever-damp world, two of nature's most remarkable and dangerous creatures have evolved: the poison dart frog and the Brazilian wandering spider. The poison dart frog, a tiny amphibian rarely exceeding 2 inches in length, is instantly recognizable by its dazzling skin. These frogs inhabit the moist leaf litter, tangled roots, and water-filled plants of the rainforest floor, thriving in the perpetual warmth and humidity. Unlike venomous animals, poison dart frogs are poisonous. They do not inject their toxins, but rather their entire defense is passive, relying on the potent chemicals secreted through their skin. Their skin is laced with powerful alkaloid toxins, which can cause paralysis or death in would-be predators. The frog's vivid coloration, ranging from electric blue and fiery red to brilliant yellow and emerald green, serves as a visual warning, a phenomenon known as aposematism. This strategy is highly effective in a forest teeming with predators. Birds, snakes, and mammals quickly learn to associate the frog's striking appearance with danger, steering clear of these tiny but deadly amphibians. The source of their toxicity is as fascinating as the poison itself. Poison dart frogs do not synthesize their toxins internally. Instead, they acquire them from their diet, feeding on specific ants, beetles, mites, and other invertebrates that contain toxic alkaloids. The frogs sequester these compounds and store them in specialized skin glands, making their bodies a reservoir of chemical defense. In captivity, deprived of their natural diet, these frogs lose their toxicity, underscoring the crucial link between their environment and their chemical arsenal. The most notorious of all is the golden poison frog, Phyllobates terribilis. This species, found in the rainforests of Colombia, is considered the most toxic vertebrate on Earth. A single frog carries enough batrachotoxin to kill 10 adult humans, or up to 20,000 mice. Batrachotoxin, the primary compound in their skin, disrupts nerve and muscle function by locking open sodium channels in cell membranes, leading to paralysis and cardiac arrest in predators or careless humans. Despite their toxicity, poison dart frogs are attentive parents. Some species lay eggs on land and transport their tadpoles to water-filled plants, ensuring their young are safe from aquatic predators and have access to the microhabitats essential for their development. In stark contrast to the passive defense of the poison dart frog, the Brazilian wandering spider is an active and formidable predator. Found throughout the rainforests of South America, especially in Brazil, these spiders prefer the humid, dark understory, where they roam in search of prey. Unlike web-building spiders, the wandering spider does not construct a web to trap its food. Instead, it relies on stealth, speed, and acute sensory perception to ambush insects, small reptiles, and even other spiders. Its hunting strategy is aggressive and opportunistic. The spider's long, agile legs and keen eyesight allow it to detect the slightest movement, while its powerful fangs deliver a swift, venomous bite. The venom of the Brazilian wandering spider is among the most potent of any arachnid. It contains a complex cocktail of neurotoxins, including PHTX3, which rapidly disrupts nerve signaling, causing paralysis and, in severe cases, respiratory failure. When threatened, the spider adopts a dramatic defensive posture, raising its front legs and exposing its fangs, a clear signal to potential predators or threats to keep their distance. During the day, the wandering spider seeks refuge in dark, secluded places, such as beneath logs, inside termite mounds, or within dense vegetation. This behavior not only protects it from predators, but also helps maintain the moisture levels essential for its survival in the humid rainforest. The spider's adaptability is remarkable. It can use silk to line temporary shelters or create drag lines for rapid escape, and its grooming behavior keeps its sensory organs and fangs in optimal condition for hunting and defense. Its silk is not used for webs, but for safety lines and egg sacs, ensuring the next generation is protected from the myriad dangers of the rainforest. Females guard their egg sacs vigilantly, and upon hatching, the spiderlings disperse into the forest, each equipped with the instincts and venom necessary to survive in this competitive environment. In the shadowy depths of the rainforest, the poison dart frog and the Brazilian wandering spider represent two extremes of survival strategy, one passive, relying on chemical defense and warning coloration, the other active, using speed, aggression, and potent venom to dominate its domain. Both are testaments to the ingenuity of evolution in one of the world's most challenging habitats. Toxicity in the animal kingdom is not limited to snakes and spiders. Some of the most sophisticated and potent venom systems are found in creatures that might otherwise go unnoticed. Among these, the bulldog ant and the platypus stand out as remarkable examples of evolutionary innovation, each wielding unique chemical arsenals that shape their behaviors and ecological roles. The bulldog ant, native to Australia, is a striking insect both in appearance and in its formidable reputation. Unlike most ants, bulldog ants are large and visually acute, with powerful, serrated mandibles and compound eyes that grant them exceptional vision. This allows them to detect movement and potential threats from a considerable distance, making them highly effective hunters and vigilant defenders of their colonies. Their aggression is legendary. When their nest is threatened, bulldog ants respond with coordinated, relentless attacks. What sets them apart is their dual-mode assault. They grasp intruders with their robust jaws, while simultaneously delivering venomous stings with a smooth, barbless stinger. This stinger, unlike that of bees, can be used repeatedly, enabling a single ant to inflict multiple rapid stings in succession. The venom of the bulldog ant is a complex blend of cytotoxins and neurotoxins designed to immobilize prey and deter predators. It causes immediate, intense pain and can disrupt cellular function, making it highly effective against both invertebrates and vertebrates. In the ecosystem, this venom not only aids in subduing prey, but also serves as a powerful deterrent, helping to maintain the ant's dominance in its habitat. Beyond their role as predators, bulldog ants are important ecological players. Their foraging activities help control populations of other insects, and their aggressive defense of territory influences the distribution of species within their environment. The presence of bulldog ants can shape the structure of local ecosystems, demonstrating the far-reaching impact of their venomous adaptations. In stark contrast to the bulldog ant's overt aggression, the platypus presents a case of hidden lethality. This enigmatic egg-laying mammal, with its duck-like bill, webbed feet, and beaver-like tail, is an icon of Australian wildlife. Yet, beneath its gentle appearance lies a sophisticated venom delivery system unique among mammals. Only the male platypus possesses venomous spurs located on the hind legs. These sharp, hollow spurs are connected to venom glands that become most active during the breeding season. The venom is not used for hunting, but rather as a weapon in fierce territorial battles between males, ensuring access to mates and dominance over prime habitat. The composition of platypus venom is complex, containing peptides that cause immediate, severe pain and swelling. While not fatal to larger animals, the venom is highly effective at incapacitating rivals, and its effects can last for weeks or even months. The pain is so intense that it is resistant to conventional painkillers, a testament to the potency of this evolutionary adaptation. Ecologically, the platypus occupies a unique niche as a semi-aquatic predator, feeding on aquatic invertebrates and small vertebrates. Its venomous spur adds an extra layer of defense and competition, influencing social dynamics within populations and contributing to the balance of riverine ecosystems. Both the bulldog ant and the platypus exemplify the diversity of venom systems in nature. Their specialized adaptations not only ensure their survival, but also shape the communities in which they live. These creatures remind us that the natural world is filled with unexpected strategies for defense, competition, and survival, often hidden in the most unassuming forms. Throughout our exploration of nature's most lethal creatures, we have encountered animals armed with potent venoms and powerful poisons, creatures capable of killing with a single bite or touch. Yet, the animal responsible for more human deaths than all others combined is neither a snake nor a spider, but a tiny, unassuming insect, the mosquito. Despite its small size and lack of venom, the mosquito is the world's most effective vector for disease. Its danger lies not in its bite, but in the pathogens it silently carries and transmits. When a female mosquito feeds, she injects saliva to prevent blood from clotting. This saliva is relatively harmless, but if she has previously bitten an infected host, she may harbor microscopic agents, viruses, parasites, or bacteria within her body. These pathogens multiply inside the mosquito, using her as a living incubator. When she bites again, the pathogens are transmitted through her saliva into the bloodstream of her next victim, beginning a new cycle of infection. This mechanism of transmission is brutally efficient, allowing diseases to leap from host to host, crossing species barriers and spreading rapidly through entire populations. The global impact of mosquito-borne diseases is staggering. Mosquitoes thrive in diverse environments, from tropical wetlands to urban landscapes, making them nearly impossible to avoid in many parts of the world. Malaria, transmitted by Anopheles mosquitoes, is one of the most devastating diseases. The parasite invades red blood cells, causing fever, anemia, and in severe cases, death. Hundreds of millions are infected each year, with the highest toll among children in sub-Saharan Africa. Dengue fever, spread by Aedes mosquitoes, is notorious for its severe pain and high fever. Outbreaks are increasing in frequency and severity, especially in densely populated tropical and subtropical regions. Other mosquito-borne illnesses include Zika virus, which can cause birth defects, West Nile virus, which can lead to neurological complications, chikungunya, known for joint pain, and yellow fever, a viral hemorrhagic disease with a high fatality rate. Collectively, these diseases account for hundreds of millions of infections and over 1 million deaths each year, making the mosquito the deadliest animal on Earth by a wide margin. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water, and their rapid life cycle allows populations to explode after rainfall or flooding. Climate change and urbanization are expanding their range, bringing diseases to new regions and populations. In response, scientists and public health officials are developing innovative strategies to control mosquito populations and halt disease transmission. These include genetic modification to render mosquitoes sterile or resistant to pathogens, targeted insecticides, and environmental management to eliminate breeding sites. Advances in vaccine development and rapid diagnostics are also crucial in the fight against mosquito-borne diseases, offering hope for prevention and early detection. Surveillance and monitoring programs track mosquito populations and disease outbreaks, enabling rapid response to emerging threats and guiding public health interventions. Understanding the biology and behavior of mosquitoes is essential for developing effective control measures and breaking the cycle of transmission. While progress has been made in reducing the burden of some mosquito-borne diseases, the fight is far from over. International collaboration, scientific innovation, and sustained public health efforts are vital to overcoming this ancient and evolving threat. The mosquito, though small and easily overlooked, is a formidable adversary, nature's most efficient transmitter of disease, and a persistent challenge to human health worldwide. As our exploration of the world of venom and poison draws to a close, we find ourselves with a deeper understanding of the animal kingdom's most enigmatic and formidable adaptations. This journey has unveiled a realm where chemistry is not just a tool, but a language of survival, innovation, and balance. We have witnessed the aggressive tactics of the Sydney funnel-web spider, the patient ambush of the death adder, and the silent threat posed by scorpions and other venomous creatures. Each species has evolved its own unique arsenal, honed by countless generations to ensure survival in a world of constant competition. From the overwhelming force of the king cobra to the near-invisible menace of the stonefish, we have seen how nature's chemical weapons can be both overt and subtle, each perfectly suited to its environment and purpose. The vivid warning colors of the poison dart frog and the intricate patterns of toxic caterpillars remind us that sometimes survival depends on being seen and recognized as dangerous. Even the smallest creatures, like the bulldog ant or the cone snail, wield toxins with astonishing potency, demonstrating that size is no barrier to lethality in the natural world. These animals are not villains, but masterpieces of evolution, living evidence of nature's relentless drive to adapt, diversify, and survive. The study of venom and poison is not merely an exercise in curiosity. It is a vital pursuit for understanding the delicate balance of ecosystems, the interconnectedness of predator and prey, and the evolutionary arms race that shapes life on Earth. By learning how these animals hunt, defend, and communicate through chemistry, we gain insights that help us coexist more safely and respectfully with the natural world. Beyond survival, The study of venom and poison is opening new frontiers in science and medicine. Researchers are decoding the molecular secrets of these toxins, revealing compounds with the potential to revolutionize human health. The complex proteins and peptides found in venom are inspiring new treatments for pain, heart disease, and neurological disorders, transforming agents of harm into tools for healing. Ongoing research is exploring spider venom for neuroprotection after stroke, snake venom for innovative blood pressure therapies, and frog toxins for the next generation of non-addictive painkillers. Each breakthrough underscores the irony that nature's most dangerous substances may hold the keys to some of humanity's greatest medical challenges. This knowledge also highlights the urgent need to protect biodiversity. Every venomous and poisonous species, no matter how obscure, may possess unique compounds with untapped potential for science and medicine. The preservation of these animals and their habitats is not just an ecological imperative, but a scientific one, ensuring that the world's natural pharmacy remains open for future generations. As technology advances, our ability to study, synthesize, and safely utilize these compounds will only grow, promising a future where the boundaries between nature and medicine become ever more intertwined. In the grand tapestry of life, venomous and poisonous animals are not outliers but essential threads, reminders of nature's ingenuity, resilience, and complexity. By studying and respecting these remarkable creatures, we not only safeguard ourselves, but also unlock new possibilities for science, medicine, and our understanding of life itself. As we look to the future, let us remember that the world's most potent toxins are not just symbols of danger, but of hope, discovery, and the enduring power of nature's creativity. The story of venom and poison is far from over. It is a testament to the endless possibilities that await when we approach the natural world with curiosity, respect, and a commitment to learning. Across the tree of life, the story of venom and poison is one of relentless innovation, an evolutionary arms race that has unfolded over hundreds of millions of years. Far from being the domain of a single lineage, these chemical defenses have arisen independently in a dazzling array of creatures, from spiders and snakes to jellyfish, fish, insects, and amphibians. But how did these potent adaptations come to exist, and why do they take such diverse forms? The answer lies at the intersection of genetics and environment. In the shadows of ancient forests and the depths of prehistoric seas, early animals faced relentless threats and fierce competition for resources. For some, the emergence of specialized genes allowed the production of toxic proteins and peptides, initially perhaps as simple digestive enzymes, later refined into complex venoms for hunting and defense. Over time, genetic mutations gave rise to new toxin molecules, each subtly shifting the balance between predator and prey. Natural selection favored those individuals whose chemical cocktails proved most effective, leading to the spectacular diversity of venoms and poisons we see today. In snakes, for example, gene duplications and shuffling created a toolkit of toxins, some attacking nerves, others targeting blood or muscle tissue. In spiders, rapid gene evolution produced venoms tailored to subdue specific prey, while in cone snails a single bite can deliver a lethal blend of more than 100 distinct compounds. Environmental pressures also played a crucial role. Creatures inhabiting dense jungles or coral reefs developed toxins to overcome armored prey or deter persistent predators. In contrast, animals of the open savanna or desert may rely on speed and stealth, with chemical weapons as a last resort. The unique challenges of each habitat drove the refinement and specialization of venom and poison, shaping not only their composition, but their delivery systems: fangs, stingers, spines, and barbs. The result is a world where the ability to wield chemical power is not limited by ancestry or size. Instead, it is a testament to nature's capacity for convergence, solving the same problem in remarkably different ways. From the paralyzing peptides of the blue-ringed octopus to the blistering toxins of the bombardier beetle, Each adaptation tells a story of survival, shaped by genes, environment, and the unending dance of evolution. As we continue to unravel the genetic blueprints behind Venom and Poison, we gain not only scientific insight, but a deeper appreciation for the creativity and resilience of life on Earth. The evolutionary journey of these adaptations is far from over. It continues today as new species emerge and old ones refine their arsenals in response to an ever-changing world. When we think of venom and poison, animals often steal the spotlight. Yet the plant kingdom is home to some of the most sophisticated chemical defenses on Earth. Plants, rooted and immobile, have evolved an astonishing arsenal of toxins to ward off herbivores, suppress competitors, and sometimes even manipulate the behavior of animals. Take the deadly nightshade, or Atropa belladonna. Its glossy black berries contain atropine and scopolamine, alkaloids capable of halting nerve signals, causing hallucinations and, in high doses, death. These chemicals deter would-be grazers and ensure the plant's survival. Then there's the castor bean plant, Ricinus communis, whose seeds harbor ricin. Just a few milligrams of this protein can shut down cellular machinery by inactivating ribosomes, making it one of the most potent plant toxins known. Even the elegant foxglove, Digitalis purpurea, uses cardiac glycosides to disrupt heart rhythms, a strategy that protects it from hungry insects and mammals. But plant poisons aren't only for defense. Some, like the volatile allelochemicals released by the black walnut tree, act as botanical saboteurs, seeping into the soil to inhibit the growth of neighboring plants and secure precious resources. Others, like the stinging hairs of the Australian gympie tree, deliver toxins through specialized trichomes, tiny needles that inject pain-inducing neuropeptides into any animal unlucky enough to brush past. The sensation can last for months, a powerful deterrent against even the most determined herbivores. The mechanisms behind these botanical toxins are as diverse as their effects. Some block enzymes, others mimic neurotransmitters, and a few disrupt entire metabolic pathways. While animals can flee or fight, plants rely on chemistry, an invisible shield forged through millions of years of coevolution with insects, mammals, and microbes. By studying plant toxins, scientists have unlocked new medicines, from painkillers to heart drugs, and gained insight into the complex ecological web that binds all living things. The story of venom and poison is not limited to fangs and stingers. It is written in leaves, roots, and seeds, where the silent wars of survival continue, molecule by molecule, in every corner of the botanical world. Beneath the ocean's shimmering surface lies a realm where venom and poison reign with silent efficiency. In the marine world, chemical weaponry is not just a defense, it's a way of life, honed by millions of years of evolutionary arms races. Here, we find some of the most potent and scientifically fascinating toxins on the planet. Begin with the box jellyfish, Chironex fleckeri, a near-invisible predator whose delicate tentacles conceal thousands of specialized stinging cells called nematocysts. Each nematocyst acts as a microscopic harpoon, firing venom in milliseconds to paralyze prey and ward off threats. The cocktail of toxins includes potent cardiotoxins and neurotoxins that can stop a human heart in under 5 minutes, making this jellyfish one of the most dangerous creatures in the sea. Drifting over coral reefs, the blue-ringed octopus, Hepaloclana, sports hypnotic rings that warn of its deadly potential. Unlike most octopuses, its venom contains tetrodotoxin, a sodium channel blocker that disrupts nerve impulses. Mere micrograms can cause paralysis and respiratory failure in humans, yet the octopus itself remains unharmed, a testament to evolutionary adaptation. Lurking in sandy crevices, cone snails deploy a different strategy. Their modified radula function as venomous harpoons, delivering a complex blend of conotoxins with surgical precision. These peptides target ion channels and neurotransmitter receptors, leading to rapid immobilization of fish, worms, or mollusks. Each species of cone snail produces a unique venom profile with hundreds of distinct compounds. Some, like omega-toxins, have inspired new classes of painkillers, offering hope for medicine even as they spell doom for their prey. Elsewhere, the stonefish, Sinancea, relies on dorsal spines loaded with potent venom, an evolutionary insurance policy against careless predators. The venom, a mix of cytotoxins and neurotoxins, can cause excruciating pain, tissue death, and even fatal shock. What unites these marine assassins is the extreme specificity of their toxins, each tailored to exploit the vulnerabilities of their ecological rivals. Molecular studies reveal that marine venoms are among the most diverse and rapidly evolving on Earth, shaped by the relentless pressures of predation and survival. Scientists are only beginning to unravel the secrets of these biochemical arsenals, discovering new compounds that could one day transform medicine, biotechnology, and our understanding of life itself. In the ocean's depths, venom and poison are not mere curiosities. They are the invisible threads that bind predator and prey, shaping the rhythm of survival in the world beneath the waves. While the natural world brims with danger, the very compounds that can kill are also revolutionizing how we heal. Today, venom and poison are being harnessed at the cutting edge of medical science, transforming killers into curative tools. In state-of-the-art laboratories, researchers isolate and analyze the molecular building blocks of animal and plant toxins. These unique molecules, so finely tuned by evolution, often target the human body with surgical precision, making them invaluable blueprints for new medicines. One of the most famous examples comes from the deadly Brazilian pit viper. Its venom inspired the development of ACE inhibitors, a class of drugs now used worldwide to manage high blood pressure and heart failure. What was once a lethal bite now saves millions of lives each year. Pain management is another frontier. The venom of cone snails, once fatal to small fish, has yielded ziconotide, a non-opioid painkiller used to treat severe chronic pain. Unlike traditional medications, it blocks pain signals at the molecular level without the risk of addiction. In cancer research, scorpion and bee venoms are being studied for their ability to target and kill malignant cells while sparing healthy tissue. Meanwhile, the Gila monster's venom led to the creation of exenatide, a drug that helps people with type 2 diabetes control their blood sugar. Even as scientists decode the complex chemistry of toxins, new breakthroughs are on the horizon. Spider venoms are revealing next-generation insecticides that protect crops without harming pollinators. Marine toxins are being explored for use in antibiotics, anticoagulants, and even treatments for neurodegenerative diseases. Through the lens of science, venom and poison are no longer just threats, they are opportunities. Each discovery deepens our understanding of biology and opens new pathways for innovation. The future of medicine may well depend on these hidden chemistries, turning nature's deadliest weapons into powerful allies. While much attention is given to the predatory power of venom and poison, their role as defensive shields is equally extraordinary. Across the animal kingdom, countless species wield toxins not to hunt, but to survive. Consider the bombardier beetle. When threatened, it mixes chemicals inside its abdomen to unleash a boiling hot, noxious spray at would-be predators. This chemical defense is so potent it can deter much larger animals, an explosive example of chemistry as armor. The blue poison dart frog's vivid colors are more than just beautiful, they're a warning. Its skin is laced with batrachotoxin, one of the most powerful natural poisons. Predators quickly learn to associate its bright hues with a deadly mistake, leaving the frog unbothered in its rainforest home. In the ocean, the pufferfish inflates when approached, but its true defense lies beneath the surface tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin 1,000 times more potent than cyanide. Just a tiny amount can paralyze or kill, making the pufferfish an unappealing meal for even the boldest hunter. Some caterpillars, like those of the Lenomia moth, bristle with venomous spines. Contact with these hairs can cause severe pain, bleeding, and even organ failure in larger animals. For these slow-moving larvae, chemical defense is their best and only protection. Even the slow loris, a small primate, produces a toxin from glands near its elbows, which it spreads onto its fur and delivers in a bite. This rare example of a venomous mammal highlights how evolution arms even the most unexpected creatures. Science reveals the remarkable adaptations behind these defenses. Toxins deter, incapacitate, and even educate predators, shaping the delicate balance of ecosystems. Each case is a testament to survival, proof that, in nature, the best offense is sometimes a formidable defense. Venomous and poisonous species are not just survivors, they are architects of entire ecosystems. Their presence shapes the balance of food webs, influencing which species thrive, which struggle, and how energy flows through the environment. Visuals reveal a vibrant rainforest, where a single venomous snake controls the population of rodents. Without this natural regulator, prey species could multiply unchecked, leading to overgrazing and the collapse of plant communities. In the ocean, venomous cone snails keep populations of small fish and invertebrates in check, maintaining the diversity of coral reefs. The ripple effects of toxins are profound. Some predators evolve resistance to venom, sparking evolutionary arms races that drive biodiversity. Meanwhile, scavengers benefit from the leftovers of failed predation attempts, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Even the threat of venom changes animal behavior. Grazers avoid toxic plants, shaping the landscape, while predators learn to bypass brightly colored, poisonous prey, allowing these species to flourish and contribute to ecosystem stability. When venomous and poisonous species are lost, the effects cascade. Food webs unravel, invasive species may take hold, and the delicate balance of life is disrupted. These chemical defenses, honed over millions of years, are essential threads in the tapestry of nature, quietly but powerfully, holding the world together. As venom and poison have shaped ecosystems, they have also fueled one of nature's most intense evolutionary battles, the co-evolution of predators and prey. This ongoing arms race is a story written in genes, molecules, and behaviors, a relentless cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation. Visuals transition to a montage of predator and prey pairs in their natural habitats, a mongoose stalking a cobra, a rough-skinned newt gliding through a stream, and a garter snake weaving through leaf litter. Each scene highlights a unique evolutionary duel. Consider the classic battle between the rough-skinned newt and the common garter snake. The newt produces tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin capable of killing most would-be predators. Yet some garter snake populations have evolved remarkable resistance to this toxin. Scientists have traced this resistance to specific mutations in the snake's sodium channels, allowing them to consume even the most toxic newts. But the story doesn't end there. In regions where resistant snakes are common, newts evolve even higher toxin levels, an endless cycle of escalation. Next, visuals shift to Africa, where honey badgers are shown raiding beehives and confronting venomous snakes. Their thick skin and unique biochemistry grant them resistance to multiple venoms, giving them access to prey that would deter most animals. The snakes, in turn, adapt by evolving more potent or complex venoms, ensuring only the most resilient predators survive. In the insect world, we see monarch butterfly caterpillars feeding on milkweed, absorbing its toxic cardinalides. Some birds, like the black-headed grosbeak, have evolved digestive enzymes that break down these toxins, allowing them to feast on monarchs with little ill effect. These examples are not isolated. Across the animal kingdom, scientific analysis reveals countless cases of co-evolution, where the evolution of venom or poison in one species is mirrored by defensive or offensive adaptations in another. This molecular tug-of-war drives genetic diversity, refines chemical weapons, and shapes the very structure of food webs. Ultimately, the arms race between venomous and poisonous species and their adversaries is a testament to the power of natural selection, a never-ending cycle that pushes life to innovate, adapt, and survive in a world defined by chemical warfare. Venom and poison have long captured the human imagination, inspiring tales of deadly creatures and mysterious potions. But in popular culture, fact and fiction often blur, giving rise to persistent myths and misconceptions. Let's separate science from superstition and uncover the truth behind nature's most misunderstood chemical weapons. Visuals show dramatic, shadowy animations of exaggerated fangs, oversized spiders, and glowing bottles labeled poison, dissolving into real scientific diagrams and footage of actual animals. Myth number 1: all snakes are venomous. In reality, only about 15% of snake species possess venom potent enough to affect humans, and most snakes play vital roles in their ecosystems without posing any threat. Visuals display a spectrum of snake species, highlighting the small proportion that are venomous. Another common misconception: spiders are among the world's deadliest killers. In truth, the vast majority of spiders are harmless to humans. Even the infamous black widow and brown recluse rarely cause serious harm, and fatalities are exceedingly rare thanks to modern medicine. Visuals transition from sensationalized spider images to calm, slow-motion footage of common house spiders weaving webs. Some believe that touching a poison dart frog is instantly fatal. Yet these vibrant amphibians only develop their toxic skin through a specialized diet in the wild. Captive-bred frogs, lacking their natural food sources, are harmless. Visuals compare wild and captive poison dart frogs, using infographics to explain the dietary link to toxicity. And what about the idea that all venom acts instantly? Scientific studies reveal that venom effects can vary widely. Some venoms immobilize prey in seconds, while others take hours to show their full impact. Visuals show time-lapse sequences of venom action in controlled laboratory settings, with overlays of scientific data. Finally, not all uses of venom are aggressive. Many animals employ their toxins defensively, or even as tools in complex ecological relationships. Visuals highlight defensive postures and symbiotic interactions, such as sea anemones protecting clownfish. By debunking these myths, we gain a clearer understanding of the remarkable diversity and subtlety of venom and poison in the natural world. The truth, as revealed by science, is often more fascinating and less frightening than fiction. As we move forward, let's celebrate the real stories behind nature's chemical marvels and leave the legends to the movies.